Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening. I don't know where you guys are in the world, but today it's really fun because we are starting our very first grand finale for the Refugee JumpStart program. This is super exciting. There's people already connected onto YouTube watching this live transmission. I just need confirmation that we are all set technically. And we have that confirmation. So we are live now. Everyone, feel free to please drop your comments to show your support for your favorite team. We have 6 amazing teams today that are competing to get the very first prize of the Refugee Jumpstart Startup Program, which is amazing. What is Refugee Jumpstart? What are we all doing here? What's this organization all about? I am privileged to have here Hussein Alsbiri. Hello, Hussein. How are you?
Hi, Fed. I'm doing good. Thank you for the warm introduction. It's amazing. It's a wonderful day to have everyone here and to have you also facilitating this amazing Fast Pitch event day.
It's really fun. Thank you for having me and for making me part of this.
Thank
Um, can you please tell us a little bit on why are we here? What is your mission? What drives you? Please, the floor is yours.
Definitely. So today it's a wonderful day, first of all. I have a couple of words that I'm going to say it later on. But let me preview about why we are here. We are here because we have an amazing entrepreneurs competing each other, or let's say it's like, they were collaborating and they're going to compete each other. The idea came 2 years ago to have an entrepreneurial program for refugees, sorry, and to gather them, to teach them, to train them to be an entrepreneurs on the real life. And it's really difficult, nowadays to be an entrepreneur. But they were really, really, really hard worker. And we reach to after it's like 1 year of training and 9 months, mainly not 1 year, 9 months of training. We reach out to this day where they're gonna pitch their ideas to the jury, we call them, or to the judges.
That's amazing, Hussein. And why entrepreneurship? What do you think is the relationship between entrepreneurship and the immigrant communities?
I think there is a strong connection between both of them. For me, myself, I co-founded Refugee JumpStart. I was always dreaming to help refugees. And I was always, trying to find the best way of helping my peer refugees, on daily basis. So I founded Refugee JumpStart. And there is plenty of people, plenty of refugees who have this entrepreneurial minded to, demonstrate their ideas, to help the people to find a way where they can connect to their new host communities as well. They are not stopping, they are not thinking about what happened to them, they are thinking about the future and the present and the future of how to help people, how to prove themselves for the new community.
I think, Hus, that this is a matter of belonging to the new communities, but
Exactly.
also I guess that everything, because I am an entrepreneur, an immigrant entrepreneur myself, and I think that, I mean, we all have dreams, right? Everyone has dreams,
Definitely.
but the immigrant community, it's not afraid. They've already done the first step in achieving whatever this dream is. So I guess that's something that connects immigrants and entrepreneurs together because they are people that are not afraid. And they are not afraid that they've already done the first step, which is
Exactly.
sometimes the hardest.
Exactly, Fed. Exactly. And all of them is like, refugees, they were doctor, they were, lawyer, they were, it's like from different backgrounds. So it's like, they are also entrepreneurs, who came from their country to the new host community or to the new host country to, start their own business. And as you said, they are not afraid. We are not afraid. We're going to start something really exciting.
That is
Yes.
very right. That is very right. Thank you for your work. Thank you for
Thank you.
everything you do. But
Thank
there's
you.
people already commenting on social media. So we have people from
Yeah.
Portugal. Hello, Elsa. We have people from Pakistan. Hello,
Wow.
Faiza. And we just need to keep the conversation going. We
Definitely.
have Kukual. that's also happy to be here. Thank you, Kukuel. Well, you're not alone on this mission. You have a bunch of people that it's behind you and pushing this organization together, and they will also be part of the decision, right, on who wins the first place. Am I right?
Exactly, exactly. If you let me, Fede, I just want to have a short, warm message from me, or a speech, let's call it, to all the participants, the entrepreneurs, you guys, and the jury as well.
I guess
Can
I
I?
guess I guess everyone's really waiting to hear that message. So please, Hussein, the floor is all yours.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you, thank you for that. Hello, everyone. Again, what an incredible journey it has been so far. Today marked the culmination of month of hard work, dedication, and courage. And as we gather here, I want to say something very clearly. Regardless of what decisions are made later, every single one of you is already a success in my eyes. I know every one of you, and you are already a success. You have chosen to walk through tough paths, one that requires resilience, determination, and hope. You showed up, you pushed through challenges, and you stood tall with your dreams in hand. That, to me, is the definition of success. I also want to take a moment to express my deep gratitude, first to my brilliant business partner in this program, Veronica, who has been the visionary and main composer behind the entire journey. Your creativity, commitment, and heart are the foundation of what we have built together, Veronica. Thank you. To the professors and mentors, thank you for helping craft the path of these entrepreneurs. Your guidance, encouragement, and wisdom were crucial ingredients in this transformative experience. And a heartfelt thank to our incredible advisory, Michael Coprin, Paul Steele, Tariq Al-Zderi, and Beth Wise, for your powerful advice, mentorship, and unwavering belief in our work. You have been guiding lights every step of the way. A very special thank you, Federico Arlano. I hope it's like, I'm pronouncing it well, Fed, of Pitch Jams, of facilitating today's Fast Pitch event. Your energy, professionalism, and ability to bring out of the best in each entrepreneur made the day unforgettable. Today is a celebration, not just ideas pitched, but of lives empowered and dreams pushed. Let's make it memorable day. Thank you, everyone, all over the globe, wherever you are watching us. Here we have our judges.
Wow. Thank you, Hussein. Thank you for those
Thank you.
words.
So I think it's like, we're going to start with Beth to introduce herself, to tell us a little bit about herself.
Okay, very briefly. Hi, I'm Bev Wise. I'm in Venice, California, where they say it never rains in sunny California. It was gushing rain last night. I am the co-founder, along with Hussein, of Refugee JumpStart. It's been a privilege working on this organization, and having this entrepreneurship project has been a brainchild of Hussein's with Veronica's help. I'm executive director, and it's been a great experience. And I'm really, having read some of the business plans, I'm so impressed with all of you. I'm just so impressed. So thank you. Michael, you want to introduce yourself?
Great, thanks, Bev. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. I'm Michael Cobran. I am based in Toronto, Canada, but actually grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa. And 31 years later, still adjusting to the winters here in Canada. I am a CPA, an executive and leadership coach, and the founder of a company called Creati, which is focused on helping individuals develop what I call the human skills needed for the future of work. And that's a lot around creativity, adaptability, and humanity. And I know those are the three skills that all the entrepreneurs here today have clearly shown throughout the process. And I'm sure we'll see a lot more of that today. So I'm really looking forward to being here. I know everyone probably, waiting to pitch is feeling very nervous. And I'd say, maybe for a minute, forget about us. Really think about the passion you have for what you're presenting. And everyone who knows me knows I love quotes, and I throw quotes around. But my favorite one is from Oscar Wilde, and I use it a lot. And it's, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." So we're hoping to see a lot of yourselves showing here today. So I'll pass it over to Paul.
That's amazing. Thank you, Michael. I was just in Dublin and it saw a Oscar Wilde statue out there. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Steele, coming to you from the greater Chicago area. I'm on the board of Refugee JumpStart, and I was involved with the selection of the professors and the participants at that time. So I've heard a lot about your great progress and the amazing work that you've done. I've seen your business plans, and I'm so excited to see your pitches. So thank you so much for the work that you've done. As Hussein has said, you've done so many great things, and we're looking forward to seeing the product of your work now. So thank you.
Thank you all. So Bev, Michael, and Paul are going to be asking questions to the teams that are going to present. Then for the teams, right, for the presenters, just be very mindful that what we're going to do is the following. So first, we're going to play your video. That video goes from 1 to 5 minutes long. They've put so much effort into creating this video, and Bev, Michael, Paul, Hussein, I don't know, Hus, if you have seen all the videos. Have you? Well, you're going to be surprised. Some are using AI. Some others are just themselves with their cameras. There's a whole bunch of different varieties, but they put so much work on that. Once the video is played, the entrepreneur is going to come on screen, okay, where you are going to ask questions from a time span from 3 to 5 minutes. Whenever we are getting closer to that time span, I will show this message on screen, meaning that you guys will have only 1 minute left. Okay? So that's pretty much what's going to happen, and then the next team is going to come and whatnot. Afterwards, on the 22nd of next month, so December the 22nd, just before Christmas, the big winner is going to be announced. Am I right, Hussein?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, perfect. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
We are.
Are you guys excited?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, Hussein, any message before getting onto the first team?
I wish the best luck to everyone, and good luck. That's what I wanted to say. Yes.
Okay. then let's go all backstage, and get ready for the very first team. So the very first project, it's presented by Riza, and I am sure you guys are gonna love it and are going to relate a lot with the story that he is presenting. Let's go watch him.
Environments and building solutions with limited resources. My name is Ruza Turan. I am a Kurdish entrepreneur based in Athens, shaped by years of navigating complex environments and building solutions with limited resources. I am a university graduate, combining my academic foundation with real-life entrepreneurial experience and resilience. I'm not a technical engineer, and I don't need to be. My strength lies in understanding real human needs, building practical systems, and turning constraints into opportunities. My adaptability and background make me fully capable of leading and scaling this business. In Greece's thriving tourism economy, hotels and restaurants urgently need consistent, traceable, and fresh produce year-round. In 2024, Greece welcomed over 41 million tourists, nearly 4 times its population of 11 million. Local vegetable production cannot meet the needs of the growing tourism and hospitality sector. Green Nest solves this. We deliver local, sustainable crops within the city while saving up to 90% of the water traditional farming requires. The industry faces constant disruption, seasonal supply, volatile import, prices, and high logistics risks. This leads to inconsistent quality and a massive carbon footprint, undermining the eco-luxury experience modern consumers demand. Green Nest introduces resilient urban agriculture. Our modular hydroponic systems using NFT and DWC produce high-demand crops like lettuce and basil. right next to the point of demand, we ensure 100% pesticide-free yield with superior year-round consistency. A standard 100 square meter unit is an automated production hub. It yields an average of 100 kilograms of mix produced per month. Our cycle time is rapid, taking approximately 35 days from seeding to harvest. Yodi sensors and closed-loop nutrition systems precisely track and control pH, EC, and climate in real time, ensuring optimal growth and full traceability. The Athens Horka sector alone represents a food procurement market of over 1.2 billion euros annually. We are tapping into the strong trend of farm-to-fork models and ESG compliance. We have engaged 18 key prospects across Athens and the Aegean, securing 3 letters of intent and pre-orders. Our revenue is generated through B2B supply contracts based on a fixed price monthly subscription model. This provides customers with price stability and guaranteed supply. We went on immediate freshness, complete digital traceability, and proprietary chef co-development. Furthermore, our energy optimization strategies combined with solar integration ensure lower operational costs compared to competitors. We are seeking 31.4 thousand euros in seed investment or grant funding to scale. This capital will allow us to immediately deploy 3 pilot units, complete necessary certifications, and build out our core sales team. Our strong unit economics show a gross margin of 50% and a swift payback period of just 8 months. Green Nest is not just a farm, it is the future of resilient, sustainable food supply in urban centers. We make sustainability visible in every leaf we harvest. Let's grow together. Get in touch today.
Hello. How are you, Riza?
You,
How do you feel after watching this video?
I feel so good. I think I did in the very well, and as I believe in my project so much, I will build in the together in the for future.
Good luck, Riza. I'll leave you with the judges. Good luck and
Thank
congratulations.
you, thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Riza, maybe I'll start. My name is Paul, and I just want to say congratulations. That was a really amazing video, and your business plan is excellent. I've enjoyed reading it over the last day, and I thought you had some really amazing detail in there. My questions when I read this are, what are your experience in urban farming specifically? And do you have currently connections with potential customers? So I'm going to let some of my other colleagues ask some questions, and we'll give you time to respond.
I will in the connection in with the customers, you know, how can and face to face. I visit there in the restaurants or shopping, you know, but my first and the goal in the restaurants, not in the high restaurants. I want in the meet them. I visited some people, some restaurants, and they say yes, they want because they need the good quality vegetables. They need. That's why.
Okay. Bev, Michael.
Great. Thanks, Riza. And I really loved your presentation, especially the part I think where you said, you know, you're not a technical engineer and you don't need to be, and you told a lot of your sort of your story there as well. I'm just curious, would love to just learn a bit more about what the competitors are doing. And I know you touched on what sets you apart, but just trying to understand the challenges that existing, competitors are having in the current marketplace.
I wanted to say, and how can challenges these things in the not just me, like me, many people they will be here, and I wanted to touch the many people life about this job with this job. I wanted the many people they don't need in the benefit. They build their future. They will if they see me because I'm 30. I'm 53 old. If they see me, oh yes, this guy. If this guy in this example, if he do it, they will believe their self. I want be for them and the like in the model. I hope.
Okay. Well, let me ask a quick question. How long do you think from the time you get funding to actually produce it, distribute it? What's that time frame like? Do you anticipate?
Maximum, and the 8 months.
8 months is the payback, as I remember.
Yes, 8 months payback because
How long would it take to actually get it going, get the contracts going, grow your vegetables?
If I find some in the foundation, founder, and I built in the very quickly in the 1 month for this, After then I was starting in the production, and first of all, for example, for lettuce, just grow up in the 45 days maximum. After that, I can sell.
Wow.
And the 8 months in the enough for me. After 8 months and the coming in the back and the money, I will.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The video was so impressive. Wow.
Thank you so much. I work so much.
Oh my God. It was
It
amazing.
shows.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Risa, that was great. Do you have some extra comments? Something? We still have a couple seconds left, or we're good to go?
I wanted for this training for Jumpstart, for Biv, and for Paul, for Michael, and Hussein, and all teams. I want to give my heart and thank you so much for every people for training. They be for us and be light. They be in the guide and they show and many things. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Risa, for being part of this. Thank you so much, and that was a great presentation. See ya.
Thank you.
And now we are ready to go with the second project, Levantine. Let's listen to it.
Hi, I'm Noor. Sometimes we walk around Athens and we see the same picture. Students sitting in the floor, in the corridor, putting their laptop in their lap, try to find a blog to charge the laptops or even a hotspot. We work so hard, but the environment did not support us. Sometimes you see someone studying in a very uncomfortable place, but they stay because there is nowhere else that really fits what they need. Athens is full of people who need this. Students, Erasmus, remote workers, NGO staff, artists, people from migrant and refugees background. Levantine Cafe speaks directly to them. To the student who is tired of moving every 2 hours. To the person who misses the smell of Arabic cafe from back home. To the remote workers who just want one stable place where they can do their job in peace. When I came to Athens as a refugee, I saw a lot of refugees, volunteers, and young people looking for the same thing, for a comfy table, quiet area, a place to be themselves. Here when it come to my idea to create a place inspired by my culture, my Levantine culture. Levantine Cafe, It's a place where you work or study, inspired by Levant, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, and Palestine. Soft colors, smell of cardamom, and mint tea. If you are a student and you want to study, there is a place for you. Quiet place with blogs and stable Wi-Fi. And if you are remote workers, also there is a corner for you, the quiet, and also nobody hear what you are talking in the meetings. If you are just a group of people, you just want to chill, don't worry, we don't forget you as well. We have a space for you. On the menu, you find Arabic coffee, tea with mint, simple Levant style breakfast and brunch, and snacks that feels like home food, not fast food. Food that is warm and kind to your body and for your wallet. Levantine Cafe. It's self-service with a small kitchen. This keeps low cost and fair prices. The income comes from drinks, breakfast, brunches, and sometimes event. I would like to start with a small team, 2 staff members from refugees and migrant backgrounds, and me as well as operation and community manager. For me, this is not only about cafe, it's also about giving work opportunity to people who have been ignored. Later, if this first cafe stands on its feet, I want to slowly bring Levantine to other parts of Greece. Not as a big cold chain, but as a family of space that carry the same values: calm, culture, and inclusion. Levantine is my way to give something back to the city that helped me, and to the people who are still trying to find their place in it. Today, I'm sharing this idea with you because I cannot build it alone. I need your support, your guidance, and people who feel that this kind of space is needed in Athens. A place where your mind can work, your body can rest, and your culture is not a problem. It's a gift. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. That was good. And just uh, watching the video, it's so nice and calming. How do you feel, Noor?
Well, hello. Uh, Actually, I will not lie. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm feeling chill or relaxed. It's a result after like 9 months, especially for a person that has no idea about business and how to run a business. And thanks to Refugee JumpStart, like now I can stand my feet, as we say.
Excellent. Congratulations, Noor, on a great video. I love how you showcased the city in your video, and I love that your branding Bilad al Sham is in there as well. So you've branded for Arabic and for Greek. So you're speaking to 2 audiences, and I think that's important for what you're doing. I had 2 questions. My first question was, I've seen in your business plan that you've budgeted for 3 months rent as a startup, and I'm wondering why you chose 3 months as opposed to maybe more. And I'm also noticing in your business plan that I don't see any funding for staff. So tell me a little bit more about that choice.
Sure. Yeah. I chose for 3 months rent because this could be like the dead months that when I'm renovating the place, because we have to pay the rent as well until like to have the open day. Yeah. And for funding the staff, so far I added as well as it's going to be 2 staff members from refugees and or migrants. One will be full-time job and one part-time. Part-time is only for the cuisine and back kitchen. Yes. And me, myself, will run the place as well.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Noor. I really love the sincerity that came across in your presentation, and especially when you talk about a place where people can be themselves. I'm just curious. I know when we have almost like a co-working space, and you have a lot of people working there, that people sometimes stay for a long time and don't always, buy something else. And just curious what you're going to do to increase people moving, coming in and out, or the people that are staying there from buying more products during the time they're sitting there.
True, actually, it's a good question, especially here if we take in consideration Greece, especially is different than other, according to my experience, different than other European countries or even out of Europe. That here in Greece, that if you go to cafe or restaurant, so you sit until you leave. There's no pressure, let's say. Technically, we get used to this culture here, and also to get fun, to get people like to all the time. This is going to be according to the environment of the place as well, because I don't believe someone will going to come sitting in the same place for 3 or 4 hours, because I'm going to design a place for private meeting, like more quiet. It's going to be other corner for student. So like I have the image, I have all the image and designing in my head, let's say. So which is like kind of, I'm not going to use the word force, but I'm sorry, cannot find other words. Make people move. When they move, they will remember to drink something. And also time-wise, we all studying, we all working, and sometimes we are studying and working all the time. Our stomach, knacking. They need something.
Good, thank you.
And I was wondering about the competition in Athens, because as I recall, there's some other internet cafes, which they would call. So yours is a bit like that, but then you've got the whole Levantine, the food, the atmosphere, right? Is that how you're distinguishing yourself to compete against these other internet cafes?
True. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of competitions as a co-worker space, which is it's full of internet and desk, etc., and also other cafes as well with the culture-wise, Levantine culture or Syrian culture as well. But for me, let's say I combined everything at once. Technically, what I'm calling for people that if you want to visit Levantine, if you want to visit Syria, Jordan, Palestine, Lebanon, without paying the ticket or having your passport, feel free to join, feel free to come. And also especially when I'm targeting a specific audience, that the let's say Generation Z or the student, which is they are full of inspiration, full of curiosity, to see around, which is I'm calling them to come and see that in my place.
Hi, Noor. I'm here. And if I'm here,
Hi.
what do you think that means? That time is
out of time.
Yes. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. That was a great presentation. Final words, Noor?
Well, now I can relax a bit after 9 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Feds. Thank for everyone who participated. Thanks for all the meetings we have done as well. Big thanks to Refugee JumpStart, Bev and Hussein, who's put us in the stand, and they understood that refugees, they need to show that, okay, we are here as well. We can do something together.
Thank you so much. That was
Thanks.
a great message. And we have our next participant already. She's been backstage for a while now, and it's time to watch her video.
Hi, my name is Faranak. I came to Greece as a refugee, and during my journey, I learned something important. Home is not only a place. Home is a feeling, safety, belonging, and being seen. And this feeling is missing for many travelers, students, and newcomers today. This is why I am building Homeland. Most hostels in Athens are either commercial and impersonal or old and uncomfortable. People come to the city, but they don't find community. They need a place where they can feel safe, connected, and welcomed, not just a bed to sleep in. Homeland is a community-driven hostel concept. It combines affordable lodging with cultural events, shared meals, workshops, and a warm social atmosphere. Our mission is to make every traveler feel at home, even far from home. We are not just offering beds. We are building human connections, a safe, creative, and inclusive place where people from different backgrounds can meet, share, and grow together. In Greece today, opening a new hostel is not yet possible under the current legal framework, but this limitation became an opportunity for us to start smarter. We begin with what is possible, the Homeland Cafe and Community Hub, a warm and creative space in the heart of Athens where people meet, share, and grow together. Here, locals, newcomers, and refugees collaborate, learning, creating, and working side by side. We provide training and employment opportunities, especially for women and displaced people, helping them to rebuild confidence and stability. This phase is fully legal, sustainable, and already impactful. It allows us to build our brand, our community, and our team, so when the time comes to open the full hostel, Homeland will already be alive, strong, and ready to welcome the world. The Homeland Cafe and Community Hub is just the beginning. Once the legal framework allows new hostels in Greece, we are ready to expand. Our community, our team, and our brand will already be strong. We will simply add the accommodation part, capsule-style dorms, private rooms, and shared areas designed with the same warmth and purpose. By that time, Homeland will already have a loyal customer base, a trained multicultural staff, and steady income from the cafe and events. This means our next phase will grow faster, safer, and with much lower risk. Our long-term vision is to create the first socially inclusive hostel network in Greece, a model that blends hospitality, culture, and human impact. Homeland's business model is simple, stable, and built to grow step by step. In the first phase, the Cafe and Community Hub, we generate revenue from coffee sales, cultural events, workshops, and collaborations with local partners. With a low-cost structure and community engagement, this phase becomes self-sustaining within the first year. When the legal framework allows us to open the full hostel, our existing customer base and trusted brand will immediately drive higher occupancy and income. By combining hospitality with cultural and social impact, Homeland keeps costs efficient and revenue streams diversified. We project a break-even point within the first 11 months and a solid profit margin by the end of year 1, proving that social impact and financial sustainability can grow together. Homeland is more than a project. It's a movement, a place that gives travelers, locals, and refugees a shared sense of belonging. We are now raising 25,000 euros to launch the first phase, the Homeland Cafe and Community Hub, a legal, sustainable starting point that will grow into the first socially inclusive hostel network in Greece. Your support will help us turn this vision into a reality, creating jobs, building community, and showing that hospitality can truly change lives. Homeland, where we become a homeland for each other.
Thank you, Faranak, for that video. How do you feel?
Hi everyone. I don't know. I was enjoying to see my presentation, and it was amazing. From my side, I don't know from your side. But
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, I'll leave you with the judges.
Yeah, thank
Great.
you. Hi.
Hi, Faranak. It was just great to see sort of, again, your passion and that sense of community, which is, I think, a theme that we're seeing quite through quite a few of the presentations. I had two questions for you. The first is just what that timing for sort of getting that legal framework approval looks like. How long are we looking at? And the second question is just around, I know you focused a lot on safety in your presentation, and I'm curious just, specifically what the hostels will be doing to really promote that sort of sense of safety.
Yeah, sure. For the framework and for the legal term in Greece, usually if you want to have a community center, it's not really difficult. You can have it, even you can like go for renting a community center which is ready to pay for that and just rent a place with everything inside, included inside, and start your job. And like slowly you can build up everything. If you want to have changing or something, it's easy, it's not really difficult. But for the hostel, which I also explained inside my presentation, uh, for now, Greece banned new registration of hostels until 2027, and I don't know, and nobody knows actually, as I research about it, nobody knows if after 2027 they will start to register new hostel or not. Hopefully they will do it, because here is tourist based. And however, my vision is not just rely on tourists, but when you are saying hostel, hotels or something, is like working with tourists. And yeah, that's why it takes time. It's for the hostel, it takes maybe long time, like 2 years, after 2 years, 3 years. And actually, I want to start from my phase, like from the community center, to build up my brand, to get customers or participant or volunteers, whoever want to participate in this project, cooperate with other NGOs, other places, offices or locals, and after that go for the hostel. Yeah. And another thing, you asked about the safety, because I'm a solo traveler myself, and I'm going to like other countries as a solo traveler. I'm going everywhere and stay in the hostel. Safety for me is the most like important things first, but I couldn't find it in most hostels when I was going there, and it was really scary to go to the bed and just keep everything you have around yourself, or you don't know, because it's a hostel and it's like has a lot of beds inside the room, and you don't know other travelers. You know yourself, but you don't know others. It didn't have safety. It didn't have like a, I don't know, it wasn't like a cell bed. It was just a like an open bed, like I don't know, bunk bed, like you are in your house. But these kind of things, like the feeling of not being safe, it just led me to not go to that kind of hostels anymore. That's why safety is really for me is the like the first things I consider that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope I answered your question. I don't know.
So I had a question. Your the title is Homeland Hostel, right? Hostel.
Mm-hmm.
So that seems like it's out there in the future, and what you're really creating is this community hub. So I'm wondering if why you wouldn't choose to have a community hub and that theme, and then 3 years down the line, God willing, they change the laws and you can create that, and then that would be your next step.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's what I was thinking, because really for the next couple of years, it's going to be a community hub. And the hostel thing, then you're explaining that, well, that's a few years out. We can't do it yet. You know, but in the meantime, you could be planning for it. So
I planned for it because like one of my dreams to have it. Let's say like, if I have time, let me tell you about my story, why I just want to create Homeland. Because as you know, I'm a refugee myself. I've been living in Greece as a refugee for 7 years now. I experienced in refugee field. At the time I arrived in Greece, I felt isolated. I felt like I'm alone. I cannot like go to any community. I cannot go to any person to feel. Hello, sorry.
Hello.
I'm good. How are you?
I am very good. I'm very happy to let you know that your time's up. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Do you want to give us just one quick final message?
Yeah, the final message is just a big thanks to JumpStart and also to Bev, to Veronica, to you, other like coaches. You're so incredible, Hussein, and everyone. And I'm just hoping love and luck and everything for other people. I know this journey was very difficult for everyone. I know how it's difficult because I'm an entrepreneur myself. But good luck to everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love my job. And what I like the most about my job is just interrupting people in the middle and just saying, "Hey, time's up." I love that. We are in the middle, guys. So we are exactly in the middle. We have seen 3 teams and we have 3 more projects to go. But before going into the next project, I would like to do a quick check-in on our social media and just saying hello to people that has been commenting. So we have Elsa, we have Faisa, we have Kuku, we have FKM, we have Sybil Bingo, we also have Sophia, Anita, Giovanna, Abdallah. Thank you all. Thank you all for being so engaged in the conversation here in our social media channels. Please keep commenting, keep letting us know which one's your favorite, because I am sure that the judges are going to need that information and that input from you, because it's really, really tough to decide just one team. We have our next project together, and this business, I am sure it's going to create an appetite in general. I'm just curious, from the people that it's watching this live transmission, who's hungry? Who will feel like having a falafel right now? Let's go check it out.
From Damascus to Athens, welcome to Falafel Al-Quds. My name is Moyad Abul Hassan. I'm from Syria. I come to Athens with a simple dream, to create a place where food feels like home. A tasty that reminds us of our homeland and the spirit of people who left their country searching for a new beginning. In Athens, vegan have option, but not really Arabic flavor. Many places are expensive, not authentic, or have no culture feeling at all. And this is why I created Falafel Al-Quds. Fresh homemade vegan Arabic dishes with a real flavor, affordable price, and a warm culture atmosphere. People who tried my falafel told me it reminded them of home. This has shown me that the concept real works. We serve vegans, Arabic families, students, and tourists who searching for a good tasting. In the first 6 months, we will accept between 500 and 600 customers per month. And for the second half, we will accept more 1,000. To make this project real, I am asking for a 27,000 euro. 52% for kitchen, rent, license, equipment, and a safety service, and for 48% for staff, marketing, and food space for the first month. I grew up with this food: hummus, falafel, breakfast, something to drink like tea, coffee with the food. Was my life every day, and what I love the most. The connecting with people, sharing food, makes people happy. I wanna bring this feeling to Athens. Falafel Al-Quds, it's not only food. It's a story and identity and a culture experience. With your support, Falafel Al-Quds can become a meeting point between culture. Thank you very much.
I told you it was gonna water everyone's mouths. How do you feel?
I'm very excited.
And yeah, there's a lot of comments
You know
on social
something,
media as well.
when I watched the video, all the video for the team, I felt it will be continue. I forget I will be in the next.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, anyway, the floor is yours. Here are the judges to ask you questions. Remember, 3 to 5 minutes. All yours.
Hello team, how are you? All good? I hope you like the video.
I literally, and I know Fazika said the same thing. My mouth was watering when I saw that. Like I wanted that so badly, and it's only 9:20 in the morning here. It did water. It did water my mouth. How are you going to promote the fact that this is really different than the other falafel places and the quick falafel places that you could go to in Athens?
If you check in Athens, there is many restaurant. He make like many food, many kind of food, okay? But nobody focus about the vegetarian. Everyone he make just like chicken, meat, falafel, chicken, meat. No, just focus for the falafel. Make the traditional falafel. I just want to focus for this vegan. And this is my idea, to bring the vegans, only the vegan. I didn't make anything like except vegan.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for you.
I can go next. I love your imagery of the food. I can tell that you have passion for it by the way that you express the food through the imagery. My question.
Hungry for this.
Oh yeah. You know, when I think about a restaurant, a lot of what I think about is location. So can you tell me a little bit about what you've considered as far as where the right place for your customer base is?
Right, like I'm looking for like a square. When people he coming like in the weekend or in the normal day, you can't find like in the square there is many people, many customers there. Okay, I need like to be in the many square, not just one square. In the beginning, okay, I can start with in the big square. Like let's say like if you know Athens, there is a Kapselli, there is Zografo, there is Monastiraki. I wanna start like in the like not expensive rent for the shop. I need to be like in the good price for the rent. I want to focus only for the square, not like in the street. In the square, you can find the customer, and also you can find the driver for the delivery. This is work every time.
Great, thanks. So maybe I'll just jump in with a quick question. And I haven't had breakfast, so I'm particularly seeing that was hard for me because I'm even more hungry now. Just curious, I know in your business plan you spoke a lot about really focusing on locals versus tourists, and just want to understand a bit more about sort of your thinking behind that.
Okay, let me tell you something. When I need to eat something like traditional, and I didn't find something here in Athens. I feel I'm like there is nothing in Athens. Why you open? Why you do this business if you didn't do the traditional thing? If you don't do it like a good taste. For this, like I'm looking for everywhere in Athens, and also I working here in Athens in for many restaurants. And nobody make the good tasty, the traditional tasty for just for the falafel. Give him the good tasty. I want to bring the spice from another country, and I want to make the spice in my hand. Okay. And when customer he looking for you, and you make the spice, make the falafel, make the stuff, of course he will feel hungry. Of course he will like what you're doing. And before, like in 2021, I was working in restaurant falafel, just falafel. Okay. I have customer, he coming to my shop, like just tell me, do it, keep going, don't stop. You make the good tasting. For this, I'm excited to open this shop.
Great, thank you.
Thank you for you.
Well, thank you all. If there's no any other question, we're good to go. We can let Mayad go.
We'll go. I'm still here.
Okay, if we are all set, then thank you all. Thank you, Mayad, for this presentation. Thanks to our judges as well. Mayad, want to say something? Just seconds. Yes.
So thank you for you all guys, for all the team, and you help us like to focus about our idea. In the beginning, before this project, we don't know anything. We don't know how to start the business. Now we have the idea. We can continue. We know how to start. Okay. I want to say thank you for everyone who worked with us. Thank you for you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a privilege to work and to get to know all of these amazing entrepreneurs. I was working with them just for a quick period of time, but the program has going for so long, and this is just great. We are getting closer to the end. Can you believe it? We are just 2 projects away from getting to know everyone. The next project knows that perhaps less is more. We'll get to know this project just now. With us, we have Lyra Project.
World often marked by conflict. Many individuals carry invisible wounds that deeply affect their lives. True healing requires genuine connection, authentic self-expression, and a safe space where everyone feels truly seen and valued. That is precisely why Lyra was brought to life, an innovative artistic entertainment center nestled in the vibrant heart of Athens. It stands as a multicultural sanctuary, fostering healing and joy, warmly welcoming refugees, immigrants, and local community members alike. Our diverse programs are thoughtfully designed to unite people through the power of creativity. From dynamic dance workshops and expressive art sessions to captivating music performances and engaging theater productions, all activities are offered in one easily accessible and inclusive place. My name is Eamon, and I extend a heartfelt invitation for you to join me on this incredibly vibrant and meaningful journey. Together, we can bring Lyra fully to life, creating a lasting impact. Lyra, where culture and community beautifully unite.
How do you feel, Ayman?
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm actually quite excited. It's been quite a journey to make it this far, and let's go.
Let's go.
So here we are. Eamon.
Hi.
Eamon, I want to start by saying I was blown away by your branding. And very few people get into something like this without being a member of the art community as well. Is that you dancing in your videos?
That is me, yes.
Impressive. Have you, I'd like to hear more about your partners, your potential partners that you see coming into the space and your connection to them.
Okay, so at the moment, I'm part of an NGO. It's called Hip Hop for Hope. We are a group of friends who are dancers, artists, therapists, like they come from different backgrounds and everything. The thing is, we don't have space per se to have these workshops or these classes or anything. So we mostly go to maybe rent some place for a few hours, have our workshops and everything. So this is where the idea actually came from. But when we have something more stable, it will give us more, let's say, more space to have variety of designed workshops, events, and every kind of things. But this is only the beginning of it, and hopefully it's going to go for the future even more.
Great, maybe I'll jump in. I love you just talking about, again, that idea of sort of connection and safety and inclusion. And I'm curious, do you see corporate clients, because I'd see sort of a lot of companies potentially being sort of interested in this. So just trying to understand sort of who your ideal customer is that you'd be targeting for this.
So the main target, I would say the audience are refugees, locals, immigrants, even tourists at some point. Because I work in tourism and hospitality during summer seasons, where we go to the Greek islands, and it's fascinating the amount of people who come to the island during the summer season. So this is also a big opportunity. But the business itself, it doesn't have to be moved to the islands. It can be based in Athens. And then we can do some sort of events on island during the big season. So this is one big potential. Also, all the artists and all the dancers who are staying locally in Athens.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. And is the target more, interesting project, Eamon. The hip hop community, the rock community, or is the entertainment kind of diverse, hitting other kinds of musical genres and that sort of thing?
There are a few spaces that actually offer a few things of those, but it's quite exclusive. And you have to, it's very expensive. It's very hard to reach. It's super far from the center of Athens. which is also a problem for transportation and everything. But yes, there are a few. What makes us unique is that we have variety of things. It's all about creating, connecting, and unite all these people together in one space. But as I would like to mention also, it's only the beginning, that it's going to be about dancing and music and art, but then it's going to evolve as the space. It's going to be used for different kind of things. It can be rented. It's going to be converted as well. It can be a theater for certain events. Can be a conference place. So I'm also counting on the design that I have in my mind to make it.
Okay. So it's a space really that I'm trying to think also somebody had written, how do you get your revenue? I understand from renting the space and that sort of thing, but let's say for the entertainment, how would you do that? Assuming refugees don't have a whole lot of money.
Of course, what I have in mind to have some sort of community events maybe, or an open mic jams where we have singers or comedians to come to the space, famous dancers, famous artists. That's partly what I have as of now.
And people would pay for entry for, let's say, the open mic.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
And Eamon, can I just ask one more question about that? I had assumed that you would effectively be renting the space to other teachers, and that your revenue would be coming from renting to other instructors. But it sounds like you're looking more for ticket sales. Can you clarify where you're seeing that revenue coming from?
So the revenue would be coming also not only from the teaching classes, but also from the big events that we might make, which not necessarily it has to be inside the space. It can be outdoors as well. But yeah, the space itself, it will have so many things, not only us who's going to be teaching or doing the events. We can host other people from different places also, which how we can generate more. For the future, I'm also thinking about having some sort of small coffee space over there. It gives people more time to connect and talk about everything.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you, Ayman. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Without a doubt, I definitely think that art unites us. Food unites us as well. There's a lot of things that bring us together. Final words, Ayman.
I would say thank you so much for having us. It's been quite a journey, actually, trying to find balance between work and between this. But I'm glad we made it this far, and I'm ready to continue the journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
You too. Well, last but not least, we have our final project, the 6th project that we've seen so far. Please keep commenting which one's your favorite. People have been showing support for Riza as well, for Moayad, pretty much for everyone. This is incredible. And we have our final business. So he is Ahmad and his project Isolated Pens. Let's go watch it.
Hi there, my name is Ahmed Ali and I am the founder of the Isolated Pens. Over the years, I have met many people with powerful stories to tell, but without tools, support, or network to bring their writing to life. The problem is that writers from underrepresented or marginalized communities face major obstacles in accessing the publishing world. They often lack editorial guidance, publishing opportunities, and spaces to grow their voices. Our solution is Isolated Pens. It's creative support and publishing platform designed to help writers move from idea to publishing. We provide coaching, editorial support, podcast features, and connection with publishers and culture platforms. Who we do support? We do support writers with unique life stories and perspectives, whether due to geography, displacement, identity, or personal history. Our aim is to amplify voices that are often overlooked. How does the model work? We combine paid editorial services, creative training programs, partnerships with publishers, and income from podcast content. In addition, services like translation, workshops, and literary events are offered based on need and funding. What have we done so far? We have started building a connection with editors, writers, and culture mentors. We are attending relevant conferences and literary events, and we have already met with several writers from the community to explore future cooperation. How much do we need to successfully launch our first editorial cycle podcast and the platform? We need around 29,000. This covers equipment, team stipend and translation, travel, and operational costs. Why me? I have worked in educational humanitarian settings and creative storytelling for years, and I am an author myself, so I know what it means to feel voiceless, and I believe in creating real pathways for writers to be heard. Thank you for your time. We believe stories can change lives, and we are building space where they can be told. Thank you so much.
How do you feel, Ahmad? After
Hi, I'm feel really proud to have this opportunity. I'm really so excited for this.
Okay, so I leave you with the judges. Good luck.
Perfect. Thank you. Hey all. How are you?
Ahmed.
Hi there, Ahmed.
Maybe I'll just quickly jump in with a question. Thanks, Ahmed. And I just love that idea of giving the voices to people whose stories may not otherwise have been told. I know in your presentation you mentioned quite a few different revenue streams. Translation services. I know there was sort of coaching, sort of editorial support. Which one of those do you see as your biggest or primary revenue source? And what are you going to do to sort of market those services?
Biggest stop?
Oh, sorry. Did I cut out?
Yeah, maybe ask again, Michael.
Sure. Oh, no problem.
I'm sorry, like my internet is doing a bit slow. Could you did you say the biggest stop?
Yeah, no. I was curious. Just you mentioned a few different revenue sources. Those translation, editorial support. Just wondering which one of those is going to be your main area of focus, and then how are you going to sort of market those services?
Yeah, the main area of focus is gonna be the editing part, and also supporting for growing the network and matching the need between the writers and also the industry in the West, especially the writers and authors with the original authentic narratives are not really familiar in the industry in the West. So that's why I named the project Isolated Pens. So it's to try to match them with the industry and try to merge them and put them on the right path.
Great, thank you.
I guess I'm still curious about when the the target audience is refugees, right? Is that primarily, is that right?
Not just them, not just them, because like I like my target audience divided to two parts. The first one would be like for the writers with background of refugee or migrants, and also on the other hand we have the readers.
The what? I missed that. The leaders?
The readers. The readers, yes, the readers who are gonna read the work.
Oh, the readers. Okay.
And the publishing houses. Yeah, I mean, like especially I have 6 published books, and my 7th one is going to be released this year in New York, hopefully by the end of this year.
Great.
And I'm being on that way before, so like I'm really familiar with this.
Yeah. Would you be the primary coach, or are there other coaches, or how do you identify people with this expertise to coach them and do training and that sort of thing to prepare them? How do you identify those people? How do you identify the people who will be helping you get them ready? Is that clear? No.
I'm sorry, like my internet is really doing so slow. Could you just like come again?
Yeah. How do you identify people who will help you? Oh, Ahmed.
Oh no, I think we lost him.
I know.
Well,
I think we should come up with a project on good internet in Athens.
I know, right? Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. So I guess you guys have access to his business plan, right? And if so, I think we can always contact through JumpStart for any further question and inquiries. And that was it. Thank you so much. How do you guys feel?
Feel great just seeing just the quality of presentations and just the passion and love. And, I just know that no matter what happens sort of with this program, I think all the candidates are going to do incredible things in the community and continue to build that sense of connection and safety and belonging that, so many of them have spoken about.
Of course. Hussein, how do you feel? You're back on air.
Oh my God, I'm so happy, impressed by the quality of the presentation that they had. I'm feeling proud, to be honest, in a way. Yeah. I feel really proud. Thank you all. Thank you, Paul, Michael, Beth, and you, Fede, and Pitch Jams, for everything you've done so far for them. Seriously.
No, this was amazing.
I want to join in about how proud I feel, because I think when we started this organization, we wanted to show how refugees can contribute to the community and be part of and major contributors, and that sometimes negative connotation about a refugee kind of, goes away when you see the kind of value that they can add. And I was also struck by the common themes of community, of the need to build community, and also of safety, and of also being heard. So there's some common themes to be seen and be heard, which is a lot about what Refugee JumpStart is about. So it was thrilling and great presentations, really impressive.
Yep. And again, to see everything that brings us together as humans, right? That every single project at some point recalls that same feeling of belonging, of sharing. So that was neat. Michael, you wanted to add something?
No, I'm just nodding my head. I don't know.
Thank you.
I'd add really quick, Fede, that I felt like, when we work with entrepreneurs, that first business plan is so much an extension of who people are and who they feel they are. Their sense of identity is part of what you see when you see that business plan in that video. And, when Bev and Hussein and Michael are talking about how dynamic and passionate these folks are for their projects, it comes through in such a way with their confidence. I join them in just being so impressed by everyone's presentations and what they want to achieve in this world.
Thank you so much. And I was lucky enough to see everyone's faces backstage when they were watching their videos, and it's super fun to see everything together all at once. That's amazing. So we have Ahmad back. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the transmission now. Remember, everyone, be aware of the fact that we will announce the winners on December the 22nd. Okay, so please keep posted to all the official Jumpstart channels, and we'll announce the winner there. And in order for Ahmad to get his questions, we're going to do that after the transmission's finished. Okay, so please don't leave. We just stay here. For everyone that followed us on YouTube, thank you so much. It was a great event. Thank you for all your comments. For everyone, thank you, of course, Vero. Thank you so much for everything you did. Yeah, it's been quite intense couple of days, but Vero, thank you so much. Joanna as well in the social media component. Thank you so much. From the Pitch Jams team, I just want to thank Yana as well. Thank you, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you the next one. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.